My name's Chris Akios. I'm an environmental compliance program manager for the Puerto Rican mission here to restore power. So one of the things that ends up happening when you're taking on a mission this big is you have to create new access roads or re-clear access roads in order to get to the towers and get the good work done and restore power to the territory. And so in doing that, there are potential impacts that could be brought about, including clearing moving soils, clearing vegetation, and other environmental impacts. And so what we do is we get a good gauge of where those impacts occurred. We look at those and assess those sites. And so the biggest push at this point is to get all the sites where power restoration work has occurred back into environmental compliance. So our first objective is to make sure that the soil stays on site, and we use best management practices, also known as BMPs, to do that. The second objective, and what we're ultimately looking for, is to maintain the soil and the material on site and not have it move at all. At the end of the day, bottom line up front, this is a federal mission that's using federal dollars, so it has to abide by federal laws and standards, or else it's non-compliant in that respect. But if you take a step back and you look at the scenario of this mission and the impacts associated with doing the work that needed to be done here, you have the potential to clear forest, to fragment forests, which could stop species from moving back and forth between their habitats. A lot of material could move downstream, and that could fill in some of the rock areas within stream. So this mission is important, and it's a short-term mission to get power back on, but the impacts from that mission can be permanent, and we want to do everything we can to avoid that so that the species that are here now are not negatively affected in the long term as a result of this work. So with there being a federal investment to address the power restoration effort here in Puerto Rico, we have to ensure that we're in compliance with federal laws and regulations. And so three of the biggest ones that we want to make sure we're in compliance with include the Endangered Species Act, the Clean Water Act, and the National Historic Preservation Act. Out of the 500 or so sites that we know presently have had access as part of the power restoration effort cut to it, there's approximately 120 to 150 that we know may have some compliance issues that we'll have to go back to. And then we have a good amount left to do, but we've laid the groundwork to do this concisely and efficiently, and we'll continue to do so for a few months.